Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here by Archet because we have a hunter quest that we need to do. So before we get to there on our little trip, we will quickly go and have a look at our hobby gift of the day, which is 20% mount speed increases for 90 minutes each. So that's actually kind of cool. So basically, now what we have to do is we have our hunter quest, which is a level 50 quest, so I'm a bit I'm kind of a bit worried that we might not be able to get too far into it, but I've looked on the wiki at what we are required to do it. Looks like a fairly interesting thing. It basically gives us 2 quests, and then we have to go complete those, and hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult. So we can finish that one now, which gives us like 2,500. And a lesson from Legolas, which gives us articles. Basically, we have to complete articles of discovery and implements. Implements of the hunt, and it gives us a class trait point. Speaking of class trait points, we can go here into this, and we actually have a class trait point now, so it's actually kind of cool. And what I'm thinking is, which was the one I wanted to go for? I think it was just this one, yeah, strong draw. So basically, this will give us, at rank 5, will give us plus 20% damage to all skills that consume focus, and then at rank 6 it gives, using a skill that costs focus has a 15% chance to reduce the focus cost of all skills by 1, like I guess for that battle. So, yeah, we're gonna go with that, and we're also gonna see what quest this guy's got. He's got the 2 that we need.
Would you do something for me?
So for these we actually, let's go to them. For that we get the class trait point. For this we get a title, and we also get either a bracelet of discovery, which is 29 agility, 88 power, and 192 critical, or 29 agility, 14 vitality, 44 power, and yeah. So I'll probably go with that one, earring of discovery, for that. And for this we actually get some power potions, and we also get a bow, which is obviously better than the one we have now, and has a 6% chance to apply 14 damage every 5 seconds for 15 seconds, whereas currently we have 3% chance to apply 13 damage. And this one also gives us a plus 5 vitality as well. And this actually gives us 11 vitality, but I'm not a big fan of crossbows, though. I don't know. But basically we have to go. Well, let's get rid of this quest now because it's just going to point us in the direction of nothing, pretty much. But we have to go quite far away now, 4,500 meters to Angmar to complete these bits. And then for Articles of Discovery, we're going to have to go... Well, Articles of Discovery, we go to Angmar, and for this, we also go to Angmar. Okay, that makes sense. Driftwood may be found in the Misty Mountains where the giants dwell. That's what I thought I knew. So, Misty Mountains, Giant Hall, which I hate the giant halls, but maybe we can survive now. But yeah, I'm going to go to Angmar quickly since we have the travel skill. I guess we also have the Misty Mountains travel skill, but I'm going to go and see if we can get all the items we need quickly, and hopefully we can get everything sorted for this episode today, and it will hopefully give us a class trait point and some better items, which will be kind of cool. Okay, so we're now in Angmar and at the place on the map, and I'm hoping that basically all these guys down, well, if I go back to like this guy for example, he only will drop potentially a shot in the dark page 5, 10, 14 and 16, or 16 rather, whereas these guys do seem to be part of implements of the hunt. So I'm hoping that these drop fairly commonly, because I don't want to have to battle too many of these guys, really. We found a missing page of a shot in the dark. Let's like double check which one it was. What do we say? Okay, so we got 10 out of that. Is what the one we got. I don't want to battle that guy. Is he got them? No. Do you? Yeah, you do. So it's only the Iron Crown guys, so not the whatever Duverdane guys that have them. And then we also need Driftclaw's razor sharp claw, which I think Driftclaw is the one that's in the Misty Mountains. Yeah, so he is the guy that I don't necessarily know if we're gonna get to defeat today. because just where he is with all the giants, and the giants are a surefire way to die, basically. But we do also have, it looks like we have Zorgalug. Is probably down here because of the ring rather than the area sort of thing. So hopefully he isn't too difficult to get rid of. I do have my food stuff, so I'm probably going to set that on just before we do anything, because we still have everything in my inventory from the there he is. So I still have all my stuff from the last event as well. But yeah, we have the ultimate carrot cakes, which should also hopefully help us. Admittedly, these are mainly for out of combat stuff. There are ones more weighed to in combat stuff, but better than nothing, I think. And I'm also going to use Master Wall Mash because it kind of ends up using it, at least. So let's see if we can get rid of this guy. 5,000 health. But you know, we're doing a lot more damage than he is. Yeah, just generally. Like, he's already lower than our health, so that's all fine and dandy. As long as he doesn't summon anything, I think we're fine. There we go then. So, found his matted hide, or collected his matted hide at least. And we've also got all the staves or whatever they were from the enemies. So we can now be out of here, and then we're going to have to go down to generally this area to collect some brimstone-tinged Tarkip helmets. Right, so now we are at this area, and hopefully there should be enough, assuming they drop, you know, every drop like the other guys did, which I'm assuming, just like the other guys, they would, considering these quests have obviously been designed together, because they're part of another sub, or they're sub-quest to another main class quest. I'm guessing they will drop exactly the same way, basically. And, you know, as you can see from the map up in the top right, it is probably, you know, even if they didn't drop every single time, it would be very easy to get these guys. So that's good. And we also found another missing page of a shot in the dark. So we only have 2 more pages to go. So I think sometime we might just have to go to some enemies that will drop a page in the dark, and, you know, go and try and collect them, because I think if I can find it, we actually get a 10 turbine points and a class trait point out of getting all these pages. So definitely a good thing to go for us, because, you know, it helps out in terms of turbine points, and it helps out in terms of giving us another class trait point that we can, you know, assign somewhere else. We've also got some more Mathams, so let's go use those. I'm going to have a full inventory at this rate very soon. Alright, so that is those guys done. Now we're going to have to go to the Misty Mountains. So we have our first giant. That's great. Oh, and another one. That's going to be amazing. So I thought I'd record here just to see our progress into here. I'm probably just going to kind of run past them if I can. I still have food, like, on me. Oh, that's actually just vitality. If I can get out of combat, I'm going to go put another one of these on then, because I want actually, I'm going to be in combat anyway most of the time, so it's not going to matter too much. But, you know, I have, what, 93 of them, so it doesn't matter too much. I think it's going to be harder. I think it's harder to get back this way than it is to go the way I'm going right now. I think this way is the easier way than going back, because I can go downhill, and doing so I can hopefully lose them. The Pale Dwarf has promised you gold. Well, okay. You don't have to kill me for it, though. Actually, you probably do. But yeah, we can just kind of take shortcuts downhill, whereas with going uphill, we'd have to not be able to do that. Admittedly, it makes us a tiny bit slower, but we kind of make up in a sense with the shortcuts. I'm not going to go down that massive hill though, because screw that. That's gonna hurt. Okay, it's gonna hurt me about as much as that did. But hopefully we can get away. I don't think they should be able to. Okay, he's going to be able to catch up. Come on. How? 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Oh, he's out of combat as well. Speaking of out of combat, let's have one of these, because these guys put our health down quite a bit and then kind of put us out of combat, so I do want to... Actually, I could have put the Delman's crams on, because they do 250 and 333. But, I guess no matter. Doesn't matter too much. We're going to go back on there. Actually, I don't even know what the name of this one is. Beaks. I do remember now. But yeah, we are back. I hate the giant halls so much. Last time I was here was the time I had to use the Desperate Flight, if I remember correctly. And Ancient Vase, that reminds me, we do need to sort out all our scholar stuff, because we have not been doing that, and since we're progressing into further areas, that basically means that we're not going to be up to the correct level to get the stuff from the places that we're going to be in. So that's going to suck for us, but we're at least coming up close. I mean, I don't know where he is specifically. I'm going to have to get rid of this guy. But we hopefully can find... I don't think it'll have the this above it. So hopefully we can find, you know, that easily. So he's apparently still up here. Maybe he's dead at the moment. That could be a thing. Come on, get away from me, giant. I don't want you. He's not there. At the giant's needle. So, ah, there you are. Driftclaw. Found you. Now I need to get further away so I can not aggro the frost giant as well. Because frost giants have 11k. And they will suck to be able to kill. If I just reverse backwards... Actually, I don't want to get the Frost Mammoth in, because I don't know if it will aggro. I don't think it will. I think it's generally neutral, but, you know, if I'm attacking Driftclaw, then maybe it will come in. But... there we go. Collected Driftclaw's razor-sharp claw. So now we can go back to Fenton Marshally in Archet. So we're going to have to go to Bree for that. So I'll see you back at Archet. Alright, so we're now back at the hunting lodge in Archet, so we should be able to come here to Fenton Marshall and should be able to... Oh. Apparently not. Apparently we have to do more stuff. Right then. I'm not going to do that today, because I decided not to. So I guess another day we'll come back and do that. So I'll have to have a little research into where we can get every one of these items. I think we can actually buy these items? If I remember correctly, we can buy them with marks, so I might do that and then do something else in the rest of the episode. But that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode, where I'm guessing we'll probably do that if it's, you know, as I think it is in this. And I want to also see if there's any more parts to it, so I can, you know, prepare for that as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.